Now we're going to do a family of, they described, okay, let me talk about this family. They described themselves as a pretty cool family, like in so many words. I interpreted them as a pretty cool family based on their description. And dad worked in music in LA, and kids a drummer. And I thought, really, let's just do something really fun and for this, and see if we can incorporate music and stuff. So this is gonna be just the warm up. And I myself have auditioned for many a band and never gotten a call back. I never got in because I guess I couldn't really play music very well. But I appreciate live music. I love it. I didn't take it personally, I guess. That's what I'm saying. What happened, happened. Okay, so this is a Les Paul body, guitar body I'm going with. This is a classic. It's kind of what Angus Young would rock out with, stuff like that. Now, I didn't practice how I wanted to do the words the first time, so let's see if I can get this a little bit better than I did before. John. Dana. And then Jack. Okay. I'm not going to fill in the details. I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I think this one's looking pretty hot. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it. It's been good for my spirit and my soul to slow down. Last night I was like, woohoo! Woohoo! More coffee! So there's a comic called Too Much Coffee Man. Yeah, that was me. But I am going to get a coffee after this and come back for live number 2. Okay, so I'm going to put this sketch right here. I'm feeling really good about this. Let me get the good paper and we'll get right at it. There we go. Now I'm ready to work. Don't ask me what that sound effect was. But give a follow, give a like. Tell your friends you love them. Tell your kids you love them. Tell your mom, Mom, I love you. I'm proud of the work you did. I'll say that about my mom. I'm proud of my mom. She wanted to be a mom. And she did but she's still doing her best. She's still alive. She's doing awesome. She's an awesome mom. Okay, I'm learning to be a better, space gun. Choo choo choo. I'm just learning to be a better son for her. It's a team effort, this family thing, folks. This is not a family podcast, but it is family friendly. Okay, let's do it. It's always the first line that makes you the most nervous. And once that gets going, it's like when I was on the swim team, and it wasn't until I dove into the pool after the gun went off that I relaxed. So let me get this bass drum going. Woohoo! That looks good. Bass guitar time. Now we're going to bring in the power play. So in the creative act, it's so easy to second guess yourself as you're going down the journey. It's like going down a path and there's no signs and you're not sure if you're going the right way. Well, if you don't know which way you're going, the craziest thing you can do is just start making turns. I mean, just keep going. Just keep going. So the point I'm saying is I can't second guess myself now. It's looking awesome. Just wrap it up. Let's see how it looks. Okay, now guitar time. I want to start. Let's start over here on the guitar, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so now we'll put the drum rivets in. And okay. I really like using the big thick one for, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the thinner line for these bass knobs. Yeah, that looks good. Now remember, you got to keep it interpretive. You can't say, well, that's not the fret pattern, dude. Slapping the bass. Paul Rudd, slapping the bass. I love Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is one of my favorite actors. Okay, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get Jack's name on there first, because I think it ultimately is the easiest. Jack, you are rocking. Now we're going to work John in there. And I'm going to add some color for the fam here. This is a rockin' family. I'm just doing all black and red. That feels very more rock and roll to me than adding a bunch of pastels or anything, you know? So The stuff you have to be careful about that you guys don't even see is I didn't smear anything, but this is wet right here still, and my finger nicked it. So, and you know, one thing I did on the mock-ups is I connected the lines to Jack's the base. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. We're just playing with it. Speaking of playing with it, I do want to put a line here. Give that a little body. Give that a little body, but we're not going to go crazy and put picks and pickups, and we're keep it simple. Okay. Pardon me. I don't know. I'm wanting to kind of drip a heart over to the right. I'm not sure though, so I'm gonna sit with it for a second. Think about what kind of coffee I want to get here in a minute. And no. Yeah, I'm gonna put a black heart right here, dripping right out of this guitar into the name, because there's nothing more groovy and heartfelt than rock and roll. So we'll leave it at that. So I think part of doing these lives, John, Dana, Jack, I feel like we got to give Jack some color too. We don't leave Jack out in the rain.